and Bella. So we are going to cut the first grass of the season. It was supposed to have rained all day long, so I didn't think I was going to be able to do anything, but I got a little bit of a break here in the weather. It was drizzling this morning, and it's supposed to rain all weekend, so I don't want to cut it on Sunday. So I'm going to try to go out now and cut this. My setup for today is real simple. All I got is the trailer with the time cutter, because that's all that I use on this job, and my handheld equipment in the back. And I got Bella, because the park is right down the street from this job. The park with the water park for the dogs and everything, Downs Park. So I figure when I get done, I'll just go straight to the park after I cut the grass, if it's still not, if it's not raining yet. Let me jump out of the truck here really quick and show you. I started making a video with my camera, but I saw the battery was on like 1 bar. So that's it. That is it. One mower, one man, and we're done. So got that all in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Oh, she's coming with me. Yeah. More potential spam. Look at that, all day long. Potential spam. You like my nose here? And I hit it 2 days ago, doing that 12-yard mulch job. I was edging out the beds, and rookie mistake. Weed whacker string grabbed something and then bam, right into my nose. So, all right, girl. We got her water right there. Got my drink right there. I got my pen right here. I got my book right there. And she's filling out. Yeah, she's filling it out right now. Okay, let's do the schedule. Come on, we gotta do the schedule. Come on, let's do the schedule. All right, let's go. She doesn't want to fill this. She don't want to fill the schedule out. Come on, you gotta fill the schedule out. It's your job. See, that's what she does. Go ahead, fill it out. Anyway, so I got her harness on. She jumped in the truck, and I was just gonna drive her around the neighborhood and come back. But I figured, you know what? It's only one job. Take her with me. She'll sit in the truck and relax while I cut the grass. And if I can get this before it rains, it'd be nice to get it out. I have my brand new shoes on today. Yeah. We're ready. So let's go for a ride. We'll show you what we do here. What I do first to start off is, usually I take a piece of paper like this on my notebook, and I'll write out. Okay, so first I'll put since this is the first cutting season, this doesn't have to be crazy, so you can just put down first day. First day. Alright. So what I'll do is, usually I start off on the top, but I'll write a line and go across, okay? In here I'll put the area. So this is Pasadena Mountain Road end Mountain Road. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll put a line down like this. This will be the name of the customer. Okay, so that's Pat Dillon. Okay, and then over here I'll put the type of job that's being done. So there might be more than one job being done, but I usually put here grass, and I'll put down cut 1, so I know C1 is the first cut. Okay, then over here I put down the stop and start times. Okay, so start. Stop. That's job. Up here I put the date. Up here usually, so whatever today's date is, what's it, what's today's date? 25th? Oh, I gotta check and see what today's date is. Hey Jeremy, what's going on? I'm just doing a first day, going to work. So I usually put the start and stop times, okay? I don't calculate how much time I'm driving. I actually use the truck to tell me. And so I'll do over here. Then I'll put down, this will be the hour, how long it took me to do the actual job, so I keep a good record of it. And then over here I'll put down, I'm rusty now, I'm trying to remember what I put down. It's the hour. This is if they paid me. I'll put a check or an across if it's completely over. If they owe me anything extra, I'll put a 0 there. And then what do I do here? Oh, and up here I put this is either check or cash. So I know if they're a cash customer or if they're a check customer. And over here is the total amount. That's what's owed. Usually if I have more room, I'll actually put down the actual amount, and then if there's anything extra, I'll put the extra amount there as well. I can't remember. I'm rusty from last year. This is basically, I just keep it simple. Now what I do every day when I first start off is, on the top part here, which I messed up already. So I usually write down the miles on the truck. I know it's 188,000 something. Okay, 188,781, okay? I'm gonna go over to the miles. The miles was 108 miles. That was for the other day, so I'm gonna start that over. Okay, I'm gonna go over to fuel range. It says 72. Average miles, it was 11 miles is what it is, so I start that over. Okay, fuel used 9.5 is what I used yesterday. Wow. Start that over. The time's like 5 hours on this truck, so I'll start that over. So everything's starting over for the day, see? So there you go. Instant economy, your mileage, there's your trip miles right there, see? So I'll start all that over every day, and then what I'll do is I'll put the mileage. Usually the next day, when I'm done driving in the morning, I'll start in the morning, I'll start it over, but I'll write everything down from the day before, so I know what I did and I keep a good track. So I'm able to say I do about 30 to 50 miles a day in the season. So today is going to be a real quick one. This is going to be 8 miles straight out. But see, I have a bunch of customers in the mix of these. I have another customer in another part of town that's 8 miles out, but I have nothing in between, all the way to out where my house is. So I'm thinking about dropping them this year. We've already talked a little bit about them trying to find somebody else. If they can't find somebody else, I'll probably still do it. But we're on the same page. He understands that I'm going out there for only them, and so I'm like, that's okay. Yeah, I agree. We agreed on that. So anyway, but there's some more to that situation. I don't think they're okay with me charging extra for the economy and stuff like that. It didn't go over well last year, I don't think. So this year it was kind of a iffy. But anyway, that's going to have to do. She's ready to go to work. So we're going to drive off here and get to work. And, like I said, I only got this one job to do today. It's supposed to be pouring down raining, so I didn't schedule anything else. If it doesn't rain, then I'm going to drop her off, and then I'm going to go do some fence posts that I got to put in. I got to find a place to put you guys where you're not going to be. I got this bracket. It's supposed to go in there. I don't think it works on it. So let me see what I can do here. There you go. Bella, what are you doing, girl? Huh? What are you doing? I gotta find a place to put you. You know? Well, there's another part of that bracket that it broke, so I can't use that bracket. Oh, well. Alright, well, it's gonna be what it is, I guess, huh? It's gonna be what it is. I do have this one here that I could probably put on something. Let's see if I can do this. You know what I'm gonna do? There you go. Can you see? Is that wider or closer? Let me see. Can't really tell if it's wider or closer. That's wider. There you go. Put the chat's up here. Hello, Jeremy. That's what he says. I'll try to put you guys up here somewhere. Nope, that's not going to work. You know, you think I would have figured this out before I got started, but you know what I'll do? I'll probably just leave it like that. I can do the one-hand thing. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go. I gotta get the seatbelt on. All right. Let's get going. Here we go. All right, girl. Well, I also use this strap like this. See, watch. And I put that back like this, and I bring it through here so I can keep an eye on her. So, what I gotta do is this. I gotta put the seat up a little bit there, like that, and bear with me. Now I'm trying to figure out how to put this on here. I should have done this beforehand. Actually, I used to have a stick. I don't know where it is now. It's not in here. You see, that's the problem with this, is you're not prepared to make a video. It's really difficult to make a video. Alright. So she sees another dog. And she's going to go crazy here in a minute. So I'm going to go the other way. Alright, girl. Sit down. Sit down. So I usually have the XM radio on, but it's going to get demonetized if I do that. So I got a couple other yards around the corner there that I cut. They're not quite ready yet. See, we have a lot of zoyster grass around here. So the zoyster grass isn't ready yet. Even though it can be cut with the onions that are sticking up everywhere, it'll make the yard look nice. But unless you really advocate to the customer, it's just going to take like 2 or 3 days like this of warm weather where people are going to be okay with it. Now, some people just go ahead and cut it, and that's perfectly fine. That's what I would do, but people around here are really frugal with their money. They don't like to spend it. So that's what we're going to end up doing. So we're going to end up, hold on a second, maybe I could put you guys here. You up here. No, I can't put you up there either. You know what? You guys are going to be on your own. I can't put you anywhere. Well, this is going to make for a shitty video. So I'll just hold it like this. You get to see my ugly face. Alright, so I'm being extra cautious about what I'm doing because it's actually illegal to be on your phone and driving at the same time. But I'm not actually talking to anybody, so I don't know. So we gotta go ahead and make a decision here to go. This is why I don't like this time of the day, because everybody's school gets out. I don't understand this here. This is interesting. The schools here, elementary schools, get out before the high schools. Look at this. This is so stupid. How many parents pick up their freaking kids? This is nothing. This is just getting started. They're just getting started. I'm not even ready to pick up. It's like 2:30. They're already here. That line will go all the way down to the end of that road and all the way up that road. And it's like, if there's cars like this parked from the apartments, you're not going to get by. They all have these little tags now that they're going to a funeral inside their freaking cars. Right, girl? So what is this? The cars will be up all the way up to here to the next school here. Private school. And of course, they always take their kids to school, but it's crazy, isn't it? I don't understand that. Like, I know, I don't have kids, so I guess I couldn't explain that. It's not just, it's all the schools around here are like that. All the elementary schools, and the parents, they pick up their kids. It's crazy. I remember going to school. Shit. You rode the bus or you walked. And then you didn't get picked up at the bus stop with a car. Except for some kids, their parents wanted them to not get in trouble or whatever. If it was raining and their parents really loved them, they go and pick them up. No, not us. We had a freaking we had an umbrella if we were lucky, a book on top of our head if we were lucky, or something, or nothing. We just walked our sorry asses home. I put that down. The cop just rolled past me. The last thing I want them to do is see a cell phone up in the air and be like, okay, time to give you a ticket. Alright, girl, sit down. There we go. Alright. Don't need a ticket. Yep, there she is. Alright, so we're going to make our turn here. Get onto the main road. This is the road I was talking about. This is 100 right here. This is the one that goes everywhere. Jump on this. It's like an express lane. I guess it is an express lane. They'll take you everywhere. So most of my customers are down that way, down that way, down that way, down that way. So I basically just tee off from this road. So we're going to go to school. This is my school bus. That's my school bus. I gotta go to school. She's not going to school. I gotta wait here for this light to turn green. At this time of the day, okay, it's 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. 4 o'clock. You're not moving anywhere. So 2:30 to 4:35. It's locked up. You want to be in your neighborhood at those times. Almost finishing up. Here, I'm not making a left-hand turn, so that light gives me a green arrow. Not with a trailer. Not with a trailer. I'm not doing it. Let them go. The second I pull out, I see the traffic just picked up. I'm up to that light turns green. I get a green arrow because I can't see the traffic on the other side coming around. It doesn't make sense for me to cut across. Now I got a green arrow. Now I can go. See the traffic's on the other side. And here's where all the accidents happen. Because people don't see the traffic coming in. They don't see me coming in. And they're all the time. Someone smashes somebody else. Oh, well, you just can't go around. You know, you gotta be careful. So, you gotta be careful. Hey. Heading off on the road here. Alright, so I gotta put the window up because it's really freaking windy. And now that's all you're hearing. Alright, so I turned the window up, and so that way we know what we're doing. So anyway, yeah, so I did a 12-yard mulch job yesterday, and had Billy go to help me, and it was supposed to be 10 yards, and I knew it was going to be more than that. I'm pretty right on when I estimate yards. At first, when I got there, I said 14 yards, at least. I said, well, at the minimum 12. You know, so we put it down 2 inches, and it ended up being 12. I'm doing fine, buddy. Just trying to get 1 yard done today. Just get one job going. I got my first scheduled customer supposed to start this week, but I usually don't do. Give me a second. Potholes everywhere. I usually don't do that job until like a Friday or Saturday, but they like it cut from the weekend. And Thursday is probably the earliest day that they want me to cut it. But it's supposed to rain all weekend, and I don't want my first customer of the year, you know, giving them excuses why I can't cut the grass. So I was going to have to anyway, but the weather broke out and it got sunny. So I'm kind of playing games with the weather right now because I was going to have to call the whole day done. There we go. Got a couple of little floating jobs that for my anxiety, I want to get them done before I do anything else, but it's not going to happen. So tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day. It's actually supposed to start raining now, and it's not. The sky's somewhat clear, and we've had a little bit of dry weather for this morning. You know, right around 12 o'clock it started to get sunny, so we got time here that I think I'm going to go out here and I'm going to knock out this one job, just get it out of the way. If I'm lucky, I get it done. If not, I don't. By the time I get there, I've had that happen before. Gotten out to the job and it just started raining like 15 minutes after I got done started the yard. It's like, damn, now I got to finish it. I got Bella with me. She's going to go with me because the dog park is right around the corner. So it's about 8 miles out to this job straight. I'm taking the express highway. That's the one good thing about this road is I can actually do something. I can do a lot of these yards that are not so close together because I can get on this road and I can travel pretty fast to a different area. And this road has a bunch of veins that connect to other roads as well. And nobody on this road does the speed limit. This is like the road's called 100, and people think that's the speed limit. Literally. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you're driving. I'm doing 65, so I'm doing 80. Okay. And I only driving that fast. When I have my the big trailer, I don't like going that fast at all. I'll probably do 60 at the most. So right now I'm slowing down to 60 because I just don't feel like it's hard to control the vehicle when you start getting into speeds. So anyway, but Bella's right here. She's going to go with me. Yeah, so I haven't had a chance to really, get all my equipment tuned up and everything. That sucks. I've been kind of lazy this whole off season, and Been doing a lot of other things. YouTube's taking up a lot of my time too. Spending way too much time on YouTube and watching a lot of movies. So that's taking up a lot of my time. But I need to relax. I've gone full bore 10 years straight, not giving any rest. This year I've been trying to rest a little bit. Anyhow, so I'm working on buying a new truck. A truck I've talked about for a while, this used truck from my buddy. It's about go time now because he's found himself a truck to buy, and I think I got the green light from him that he's ready to go along with it, to get some things completely fixed on it, and then buying that one. This truck is, I mean, it's good, it runs, but I don't want to be halfway through the season or whatever, and then boom, a truck breaks out on me, and I got a schedule to get it fixed, and then how much time am I going to lose? Money am I going to lose for time off? As old as this truck is and the miles that it's at, I mean, it's 188,000. We're pushing 200,000 miles. Already, one new transmission already, new engine. Well, from the factory, they fixed it at 30,000. So, but the whole point is, I could probably run this truck another 2 years maybe without being in the second. And just came back and says, "You are not." All right, girl. Now we are getting ready to pass. Brakes on there. Okay. Bus. I've always wanted to convert a short bus into a lawn care truck. I thought that'd be freaking cool. Real cool. Called a short bus lawn care. But anyway. So all the cherry blossoms are out, and all the trees are what do you call it, the pear trees, they're actually starting to green up now. So they've been out for a couple of days. My tree's late. So different parts of where you're at, it really is amazing, you know, how the earth is turning. It's right to it, you know what I mean? So look at this. They wasted all that money on all them flowers they throw in there, so they can't cut that grass until those flowers all come up. This is the little scrunchy spot where you have to get on the mountain road. It turns. You got to put your blinker on. Really messed up road. It's got flashers for different times of the day. There's my mulch yard right there. I go to Hamels. They got real good product there. They're getting their plants are starting to come in now. So if you see over here, that's not the speed limit. That's the speed limit. You see those right there, that green arrow and the X, and then the turn in the middle. Well, around 3 o'clock, that switches to a green arrow on both sides, and then the other side has an X on it, so customers, so people know not to come on that lane. It's real freaking sketchy. Real freaking sketchy. Alright. So, yeah, it's real sketchy. It's really funny because over here there's actually a truck identical to the one that I want to buy. They got one for sale for closely to the same price. But, so we're heading to the job now. Oh man, I really want to put the windows down, but it's just going to make a mess of a sound. You know, you're going to hear this. Passing the steakhouse. This is one of the best steakhouses in our area right there. The Texas Roadhouse. For me, not everybody will agree, but I thought they're better than the other ones. The steak usually comes out perfect. Usually. But anyhow, you can see all the yards around here. They're really, like I'm not going to show these people's properties, but it doesn't matter. It's just, some of them look like crap, and then they might cut it once a week, or once a month or whatever. Right now, it could be cut right now, but it's really weird around here how a lot of people don't care. They don't care. Cut it, not cut it. Then you have some people that really want it cut, and then you have people who buy these really nice houses, and they get more property than they need. And they start off cutting it real nice, and then after they've been there for a couple of years, they're like, screw it, all the flower beds are overgrown, everything, they gave up. And they're like, it's just a house. That's where we come in, right? That's where we come in. We come in when they give up, or they really they realize their time is, they want to pay because it's a service. I know in the past, I never heard of the service. I didn't know people actually had somebody come and cut your grass. I thought it was only like a handyman did it once in a while. Or only like the commercial properties had them done. Like individuals, it was just like somebody in the neighborhood go around cutting grass just to make side money. Didn't know there was actually a business like we're doing now. You know? Of course, it's been around forever, you know, as you find out. I hit my brakes. People come out. That road there goes very far. I had one customer at the end down there one time. I felt like I was in the Tim Burton Batman movie in the Batmobile going through these woods. I'll have to take you down that road. It's really freaking scary. It goes like this. You know, you look over to the side, it's like a 50-foot drop. I'm like, holy crap. The hairpin turns. Yeah, they got to make a new sign. That little squiggly road sign doesn't know justice. They got to make a new sign. Squiggly up and down, oh crap sign, you know. But anyway, I got customers down that road. So you see, this when I come out here, let's see, we've traveled 9 miles now, okay? We did 9 miles trip. And I haven't cut 1 yard yet. So I'm going to start off at the end of this and work my way back. That's usually what I do with this one, because otherwise I would do it the other way, but because this customer likes to have his yard cut early, not really a fan of the afternoon grass cut unless I absolutely have to, because they're home a lot, and especially near the weekends they're always doing something. So this is where I got that free Toro time mat. This guy here, I've talked to him. He has some grass cutting company. I was sitting there for like 3 weeks, and I finally pulled in. I actually have a snowplow contact from him. Didn't hear anything from him this year. Wonder why. So yeah, I actually had a really bad Yelp review from one of these customers over here. This guy, whack job, man, let me tell you. He was real nice and everything. I paid him in cash. Everything was good. He was good to go. And the next thing you know, I see this huge ass report about me from him. Well, I called him out right away. So what the hell's all this crap? It was his wife. His wife got into it because he agreed to only have so much done, and I think that his wife wanted more done. And instead of being a man and telling me that, he went and did a little bitch boy thing on Yelp. It made it look like I was the bad guy. You know, it's like, oh, I'm not having that. I even contacted, not Yelp, it was Angie's List. I decided to try Angie's List out. And that's when I tried them and dropped them. I said, you know what? It's not worth my time. I don't need the extra work. I just tried you guys out to see if it was going to be something for me if I decide to start another business. Give it a shot. For the power washing business, if I was going to do that. I ended up not doing it, so. But I was just trying to test out the service with me and figuring out if that's the kind of business that you need. Constant revolving work, you know. So lawn care, you had the same customer. You keep going back to them, you know. So it's a different story. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those services right now. They sound good and everything, but there really needs to be something else. They don't do it. They don't do it for our industry. It's more for like the electrician, plumber, handyman, stuff like that. It's not really for our industry. It doesn't do it justice. I tried it many times off. I want to see the horses. Okay, let's see the horses. Look, girl, there's the horses over there. Oh, there's the horses. This is the horse farm across from the school. Yeah, she knows. So I got a lot more customers down this way as I'm going down this road, believe it or not. Got one that way, I might be getting another one. Also, neighbor across the street. I got 2 down here on this road. So you can see why I come down here, because I have customers down here. You know, when you start off, you take everything, and that's how I got this. Really? You're gonna block me again? Is that what you're gonna do? Alright, sit down. You know where you're going. She knows the park around the corner. Yeah, the park around the corner. Okay, sit down. Bella, sit. Bella, do I have to pull the cord? Do I have to pull it? Alright. I didn't think she would listen to me. Just listen to me. It's pretty cool. So the traffic here goes down to 30 miles per hour. Believe me, it's worth going 30. It's so freaking tight down here. This is where the Downs Park is. If you saw the other lives where I was doing the tour of the parks. This side here is the side I call it the creepy side, because nobody goes there. It's weird. And this sides and along the side. It's a huge park. I think it's probably 10 acres, maybe more. They actually have a thing of what it says. So, like I said, this is Downs Park. So they have their own road. Chesapeake Bay Drive, Pinehurst. So I'm going down to the, this will be on the bay, this job. This is actually a peaceful, relaxing job. I like this one because I would usually do this on a Friday, end of the week, or I would do it on, usually on a Friday or a Saturday I would end up doing this job, man. It's a nice start off to your day. The only problem with this is I really can't get started too early because usually we've had a rainy day or whatever. This back here does not dry out. They actually have a water issue over here. So, as you can see, it looks like I'm going into nowhere to go to work. But I actually like it. It's a little bit of peace, rest and relaxation. You're in the truck, you got the radio on, listening to whatever. If it's talk radio or if it's some music. In the summertime, you got the AC blasting, cooling yourself down. So you get a little bit of a break in between the jobs. I kind of like that because when you go from house to house to house, you really don't have a time to break. Even though you make more money, these damn speed bumps, man, I almost got to slow down. Nothing. And so this yard over here is like freaking crazy manicured. Look at this. That is just insane right there. The amount of money that's in that yard over there. Holy crap. So we're gonna make a turn here. I actually did a couple, you know how when you go through a neighborhood, you remember like in the past you've done, I've done that, I've done a couple different jobs here and there. This is where I was telling you about when we were in the neighborhood, when I was doing that at the ball. Start over. When I was at the dog park with her, and I said, you see that house across the street? That one was built by King Syrup, the company. It's right over there. That's where it is. So we're on the other side where the water park is. That's where the dog park is on the other side of that. And these are $1 billion homes right here, around the bay. I mean, I don't even know what even a little bungalow like that probably goes for a couple million because they're sitting right here on the bay. Somebody's nose is going crazy. Look at that. I can put the window down now because it's not going to be. Look at that. You could smell the spring and summer air coming in. That smells so good. Wow. Hold on a second here. Yeah, she likes that. There's the bay right there. So the Chesapeake Bay is right. The shipping channel is right out there. There you go. If you remember that boat that was stuck in the bay, it was sitting right there. That's where it was. Yep. Going through here. I've made a couple videos through here in the past, My biggest problem beef is when I got my enclosed trailer, it's so freaking big that these trees aren't cut back, and I went crazy and I whacked the shit out of these trees one day. I was like, I can't take it no more. I just whacked it with a weed whacker so I can get by. It's right there where I did it. I couldn't get by. Yeah. Right, girl? Yeah, see right here, I whacked the shit out of all this. I couldn't get my trailer through. And then this crazy lady up here, she owns the property. She's been planting all kinds of crazy shit. It's going to be hard to get your trailer around here, I can definitely tell. And then she put that flower pot there. She had this county come down here and put a brand new road in for her. She must have some nobility power or something. I don't know what's going on there. And then she planted all these damn trees. I can see this being a problem with traffic trying to make that hairpin turn with the trailer because she owns all of this. All of this she owns. This is a house, beautiful house though. I mean, manicured. She cuts it all herself. Does a real good job. Nice lady and everything, But I've talked to her before. But man, she planting trees like crazy. I whacked all this shit too. I couldn't get by. It's like the county's supposed to come down and do it, but people complain and they never get the chance to do it. This one here, this property over here, there's a sailboat out there. Is that the Pride of Baltimore out there? That's a big ship. I think that might be the Pride out there. It's supposed to be floating around. But this is that might be it out there. So this is the first one that I do on the water. I don't know if I can film or not here because she's going to be people are down here. But there we go. This is that's the first job we're going to do right there. So you can see. I don't know if I can film anymore. But so there's the bay. Come up here. This is beautiful here. I would love to have a house down here. I couldn't afford. I couldn't even afford a park a trailer here. So anyway, I got to turn around right here. This is the end of it. This is the peak of the corner here. So they must have a nice property. Always deer in here. This is where you find all your John Deeres. They're all in here. Okay. Give me a second here. I got to turn the trailer around. Turn the trailer around. I want to hit nothing. I did it wrong. I should have done it the other way with the trailer. Usually I do it the other way. It's actually harder to back up a small trailer than it is to back up a big trailer. Because the small trailers, it's kind of hard to judge them where they are. You can't really see them sometimes. I mean, you can see them, but you know what I'm talking about. You really can't see the whole trailer. And that just ends up what's happening here. So, alright. So we're, there we are. I'm going to cut this grass over here. I'm going to park. I usually park up here on the side. And then what I can do is I could probably just leave the camera in here or something for a little bit. I'm probably going to have to end this one because I don't think I can video with the customers out there. That wouldn't be right. So I'm going to park over here next to the trees so I can keep an eye on her. I think this might be a problem because they have their dogs out. That's great. So anyhow, so I'm going to let her out for a second and then stop it. Sit down. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here and see what I can do.